Got a copy?
Spotter, radio check.
And welcome folks, J. Paul M here, my name is Jackson. We had to do a little bit of a sound check there, but everything seems to be working. It is just me today on the stream. My AI companion, well, AI used kind of loosely. They can be kind of annoying and have a hard time reading the room, so to speak. I am always being warned, or being told about lap times that the guys are doing around me. But that's notwithstanding, we're here. We are taking on the WEC Weekly Circuit de Spa-Francorchamps, and we are doing it in a Cadillac hypercar. Here is the entry list as of a few minutes ago. We can go back and refresh this, obviously, but you see a lot of platinum, a lot of gold safety ratings, some silvers. I am just about to promote to gold. We can go to my profile here. See kind of where we are. Driver rank has kind of been just kind of floating between about here and about here, pretty much the entire time I've been racing. Safety rank, it's been up and down. You can see a little bit here, a little bit here, lost a little bit here. It was a clean race, except for when I got taken out in... It wasn't turn one. It wasn't the traditional turn one, because we could go back here. We could go back here and take a look, but yeah, you can see the chicane wasn't there. So green flag, we go through Curva Grande full speed into Della Raggia full speed, and I guess people are taught to go just full bore on the brakes into the first heavy braking zone of a race. Even though it's a traffic jam, someone's inevitably going to get hit if you do that. It's kind of ridiculous. But other than that, today, let's see, today we have a pretty long rundown, or a pretty short rundown into turn one, so that should be a mitigating factor at the very least. Let's see, we're up to 181 entries, 63 hypercars, 118 GT3s. Looking at all the people who are here, Kevin Joker, I like that one. That's... You have to put legal in your name. Are you hiding something? I'm not implying that they are, it's just... looking at the breakdown of cars, we have a lot of Ferraris, we have a lot of Genesis, we have a few Astons, we have a lot of Isatas in the field. We have one... Let's see... two at least. There were a couple of more before we refreshed it. Oh, yep, there's one, White Hammer. Yes, that is the guy's name. I like when people get creative. I use my name for it, as you can see, but yeah. I signed up for this event a while ago. You can see up here we have a couple of days. I think I'm gonna live stream all these, maybe except for this one. This one I expect to be just miserable, and I'm not the kind of person to get on camera and just suffer for people's entertainment. That's not me. Yeah, this one I have a really... The base setup for this I actually really liked. I just softened the front anti-roll bar a little bit, and that car was rotating and getting out of corners really, really well. I learned my lesson. I am not going to be paying any attention to my lap times in practice, because that just kind of leads to a false sense of security, and getting in the race, that pace disappears, and then it's just miserable. So I'm not going to do that this time. My time in a practice session with Aeroe and Motorsports was a 207.102, but that was really just dialing in a setup, getting the car into a place where I think it's pretty solid. I prefer a car with a little bit of understeer, but not too much. Getting into the corner, rotate the center a little bit, get on the power, you know. I need a little bit of rear end rotation, or I need a little bit of rotation, so I can't have a completely understeery car. But if the rear end is too loose, then that is equally an issue, because then I just lose control of the rear end too easily. If you remember my NASCAR Heat 5 days, I was with a different control set. I had to develop my driving skills as much. I was, 17 at the time. So I've developed a little bit, but one thing that's definitely stayed the same is I cannot do oversteer. I just can't. It's unmanageable. So that's kind of where I'm left at. We got about 10 minutes to go now until we start. My computer's generating heat, but I got a couple of fans. One at my feet. And then one at the door to get the hot air moving out. So, yeah, it should be a little bit more comfortable for me. It passed the test before for a race where I lasted longer than this, so... actually, I don't think we did. I think we only lasted up to about an hour and a half. Sao Paulo was a disaster. As was Imola, as was... because we can go back here to profile. I had a trusted driver badge at the time when I was... yeah, this is my race history. But yeah, it looks like can I go into these races? Oh yeah, I can. Take a look at the rank breakdown, which, yeah, like I said, was kind of bad. Driver rank, I've never really been good with driver rank. I don't get results. These two should not have happened. These two were an incident on the first lap where I got rear-ended, I got put in the wall, and yeah, ruined any forward progress I could have made with my safety rating. We are refreshing again. We're up to 74 hypercars now and 132 GT3s being put into 4 splits. T-minus 7 minutes and counting. And yeah, pretty much my priorities for this race and all the races up here, the priorities shifted for these. I am just going to be learning. And I mentioned I was setting up a Corvette for Barcelona. I'm just going to be taking the day off tomorrow. I'm not going to be touching the sim. I could, like, go into... I've been playing Rocket League with friends. I have a Minecraft that was a creative world. I blew a hole into a side of mountain, and I just decided I'm spontaneously going to build a base out of that. So you may or may not see some content about that. I'm not going to commit to doing anything, but yeah, a lot of it's going to be unedited. I currently don't really have, and my files are an absolute mess. So to navigate, there's nothing really suspicious in there. It's all just cluttered with a lot of junk stuff from different games I've tried, and a lot of like screenshots and videos. I've really got to streamline the whole thing. Yeah, it's all just like when I played those city building games, like the most recent one was Forge of Empire, but I've played Megapolis, I played Township. I pretty much just put things where there's space. And things turn into an absolute spiderweb. And then I saw what my sister built in Township. It's like, wow, this is really organized. This looks like an actual town. Yeah, I'm not very organized, so you're going to get a lot of these things where I probably stream privately. I cut the video a little bit for pacing, and then I just premiere them out on YouTube, and that's how you're going to be getting most of the content until I probably take some time to just really deep clean my computer. This is really an extended intro that I probably should have thought to do. I thought it was better, though, because the time slots that YouTube allows is in 15-minute intervals. So I just decided to click it in 15 minutes before we started. Before the race started, so I wouldn't end up being late for it. And then have issues with the stream trying to start, the game trying to load in, etc., etc., etc. So I just decided to start early, so that's why our intro is so long. Invite engineer, we probably have someone we could do for it, but, you know, we have Jerry and Ross. Not that Ross really does anything. We have Jerry. Jerry is very annoying sometimes. We have 206 registrations, although we haven't refreshed in a second. We can go into LMG T3 Challenge. Yeah, I subscribe to Race Control Pro Plus. So Renegade Autosport could take its identity. It's currently Renegade by Aeroian because, yeah, if anyone's on the team and this is how you find out about it, well, yeah. I intend for it to become its own thing, but that's long term. Like, I don't even plan on getting people in here unless you, like, see this and then you want to friend me on Steam and you want to join the team, then, you know, that's one thing. But, yeah, I'm not going to advertise it for a while. Probably not until, I don't know, a first race at least. A first special event, first team event. So my thinking is if they do it, it would be really cool if they did. But if they did like a Rolex 24 in January, that's probably about the time when Renegade Autosport would start being a little bit more public. That's kind of the line of thinking right now. I don't have any intentions on leaving Aeroian right now. I really like the hypercar guys I'm working with, but I don't know. The formula is just not working, and Renegade Autosport for me right now is just a place where I can develop myself kind of on my own terms. Because the more I try to work with Aeroian, the worse I seem to get. So I'm still going to be racing for them. I'm still going to be doing and even live streaming the special events with them. But I'm going to be racing under my own banner in championships. These are all championships, which is the primary reason I have Race Control Pro Plus. This is just a race. This is a weekly as opposed to a daily. But ELMS Sprint Trophy, LMP3 Sprint Tour. I hated LMP3 when I last drove it. I was in a Ligier. For this one, I'm registered in a Ginetta. So it should be slightly less painful. It's at Sebring, so it's going to be painful no matter what. But I'm going to be posting that. I'm going to be updating probably by community posts. I'm also planning on doing a de facto career mode, which is just me doing race weekends in the order from the 2023 Sebring to the end of the 2026 season. And yeah, that's how things are going to go. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I might just live stream the end of those races and update you on how it's going. I pretty much just do race weekends and then keep track of everything in a Google Sheet. Or I could stream all the installments. I could do one later tonight. Who knows? Who knows how I plan on doing that. But we have 1 minute to go now until the race today starts. until the gates open. Let's see, has our entry list changed? It does not look like I refreshed it properly. But 30 seconds to go, and we shall see what the splits are like. Hopefully this takes a little bit less time to get in. I wish we had more practice time. Like a 20-30 minute practice session, at least before one of these long races, would be nice. Not just like barely enough time to get in. And that's the gates open. We are loading in. My phone is somewhere. I'm not going to worry too much about it. Now here's what I've noticed here in the bottom. We have strict track limits. So I get the feeling I'm gonna fall foul of it at some point. Inevitably. Because with strict track limits, anytime you go off the track, you get pinged regardless of the reason. You could get pushed out there and you'd still get punished for it under the system. I know, because I did it during a tryout for the CEC. Which, you know, is a cool championship. I want to get there eventually, but I'm not ready to be there yet. Which you may see evidence of here. My only expectation is keeping the car alive to the end of the race. So be it if I'm 3 or 4 seconds slower than everybody else. Like, my only objective is to get to the end. That is it. It's taking a little bit to load. I mean, it's not any longer than normal. I haven't done one of these weekly races, so I don't know how long a normal loading time is. But I know we are going to be loaded in, ideally soon. I would alt-tab and screw with stuff, but for some reason, Le Mans Ultimate can't, like, selectively capture, so you're going to be able to see everything I do. And I'm not really trying to hide anything, it just doesn't look professional when I do it that way. Like you saw in the beginning, or if you go back to the beginning, you could see that you could see me activating Crew Chief. And then you might have heard the sounds at the beginning. That was just a quick little mic check, so I could listen to my stream and be sure that it was working before I started talking, so I know y'all can hear me. Discord calls, I don't totally know whether or not it's working fully, so who knows. But this thing is taking a long time. It's, you know, I wonder if they anticipate that loading into this kind of event takes longer. Because the practice was 5 minutes, where usually for daily races or even events, like, that's odd. Usually it does this, though, before loading in. This was a replay. I was watching the replay of that Monza race. Hopefully Le Mans Ultimate isn't about to crash, because then I'll have wasted all this effort on nothing. Gloves are on, though, so there we go. Okay, we're in. Someone said not enough hypers. We are in split 4. Let's see. There are 12 of us, which is a lot more than I was expecting. And honestly, I might just go out, submit a couple of times, and then come back in. Actually, I don't think I want 100% virtual energy for this. Someone says new rules, rear ending is not. Yeah. $49 GT3 and 12 hypers rip my PC. Yeah. Okay, virtual energy. We'll put in enough for 4 laps. Ah. I am 100% getting a penalty for that. This happened in practice too, where I released the pit limiter but didn't realize that the pit lane went until... I mean, I also scratched the paint a little bit, but that's kind of secondary.
Exit's clear, watch the line. Okay, we have 8 minutes to get the job done. You've got cold brakes here.
See, other people are running on medium tires, but I'm running soft tires, but I'm running mediums because I want to start the race on these. Have an extra set to use during the race. And as you know, cold tires are... Cold tires are a big factor. And starting from the pit lane really isn't an option because we have 49 GT3s that we'd have to get through right away. Not even so much that we'd have to get through them before passing any hypercars, but just because we'd have to get through them so early in the race before I'm even comfortable in the car. So we really have no choice but to just kind of commit to it. I'm glad I got placed in the bottom split because got my lap deleted.
Left.
Really gonna only have time for one lap plus cooldown, but my tires seem to be fired up now, so that's good at least. My priority is don't spin, don't lock up, don't do anything like that.
208.87.
Now that's not unmanageable. I told you while I was building this setup, I got a lap faster than that, but I don't know. We'll see. So used to Brazil, where it takes like 3 or 4 laps on a good day to fire up your tires. And that's never a sign you want to hear.
The quickest lap for Clemente, 206.61.
There it is.
56. Sector 1 is 1.2 seconds. Off the pace. Your tires are cold. Let's get a little heat in them. Brake temperatures are looking good.
It's a known issue with Crew Chief where he says the tires are cold in Le Mans Ultimate because tire temperatures aren't read correctly. They're read based on the core, not the surface, so surface is fine. You can see me being extra cautious. I'm just doing this to put a time on the board. I'm not really looking for any time, whether good, bad, etc.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm driving under the limit. I'm just trying to preserve my stuff.
Two minutes left.
I could take an extra lap if I want it. I don't want it. I'm gonna back off here.
There's a car exiting the pits now. Forward. Understood. Pit stop requested.
So I know I won't start last. At the very least. I hope I don't start fourth. That would be a nightmare scenario.
Pit crew's ready.
This qualifying run was the embodiment of slow and steady wins the race. I'm gonna go 100% virtual energy when we get back to the pits. And we're just gonna go from there. I think we should be able to make it. I don't know if we'll make it on one stop, but we'll definitely make it on two. Whether I want to space that out. I mean, I could, you know, take a look over here. Oh no, when that's open. Only 4. I guess.
That's the end of the session, P4.
Yeah, it's weird that only 4 set a time. Yeah, there are 12. Holy cow. This is gonna be a nightmare. Let's see, how much of the tires did that use? 97, 97, 95, 95. Yeah. Yeah, 12 hypercars, only 4 set a time. Do I want to start the race on these tires, or do I want to have them at my disposal later? I think I want to start on them. He says, okay, I see now. We get bumped to 5th, and holy cow. That can't be right.
Watch your speed.
Thank you, Jerry. Alright, now we're in 40 minutes of probably suffering. Let's see. We got a Beamer, Peugeot. Beamer, Peugeot. And a lot of Peugeots. And let's see, at the top we have an Aston, Ferrari, Toyota, and a Beamer. Don Data has a warning badge, but he's... This is gonna be fun. Gonna be a lot of fun.
Teams and drivers go to the grid for a race start.
Alright, looks like everything's set. Please be careful in turn 1, yeah. Wow, 2.06 stints. Man, that's gonna be tight. Looks like it's gonna be about 47 laps. And I know someone's going to do it, but weaving isn't allowed. I think this is my first time starting a hypercar race. Huh. I just realized that. That's troublesome.
Formation lab has started.
We got tires 49 all around. It's going to cool down a little bit before the start, inevitably. I'm going to put the pit limiter on here. I think I'm supposed to be ahead of that guy. Not the Ferrari in front of me, obviously. The Peugeot. Get ready for a little bit of anger if I get crashed into on lap 1. What is he doing? $47. It'll probably be 45 when we get to the line, so a little chilly, but manageable. I like that they allow us tire warmers for the start because we don't get a full formation lap. I'd almost rather have the full formation lap, though.
Green flag, green flag.
Sector 3 is under caution. There's caution at sector 1. Green flag. Go buff out. Looks like Mears and Andre have wrecked. Looks like you've got some aero damage.
Of course I do.
Augusto, it's gone to the garage. Green flag. Alright, yellow here. Robin is now in the lead. Looks like Don has crashed.
And there goes Don
Green
Beta.
flag.
Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh fuck!
We got a caution in sector 2. Sector 2 is clear. It looks like Andre and Clemente have wrecked.
Would you consider that a save? I don't know. I'd consider that a save.
Caution's out in sector 2. It looks like Elio is wrecked. Green flag sector 2.
Yeah, just locked up without warning. Got tremendously lucky there that it didn't
Yellow
evolve.
flag in sector 2. I think that Clemente has gone off.
Oh
Caution
shit!
in
What?
Sector 3. Caution. Green flag sector 3.
Oh man, there goes my fucking
Green
race.
flag sector 1. The car in front is Kevin.
That was going well until my brakes just tried to murder me.
Green flag sector 2. I think that Elio has crashed.
That's frustrating. Looked like I was actually going to be able to compete for a
Caution there.
position.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Green flag. Helio. It's just retired. It looks like
IQ.
a spun. Sector 1 is clear. Caution's out in sector 3.
Yeah, this is the guy who went
Yellow flag
3
in sector
seconds
2.
faster than everyone else in qualifying. I'm never going to hold him.
Gaps down to 2, 0,
Not forever, at
7.
least.
Looks like Smash has gone off.
I
Green
wish...
flag.
I wish Jerry would be quiet.
Green flag. We got a caution in sector 2. Caution's out in sector 3. Green flag sector 2. Sector 3 is green. Looks like Andre has slipped up.
Yeah, I'm going to get this repaired at the next stop. It's body damage, but that's still aero grip that I'm giving up by not repairing it, so I kind of have to.
Okay, yellow.
And that's also another thing I saved those new tires for by starting on the quality
Sector
ones.
3 is clear. Caution's out in sector 2. The next car ahead is on. Caution's
That's
out in
really
sector
frustrating when I can't hit the brakes, be aggressive in braking zones because the car just fails me like that.
Gap out fronts now, 1.5. It looks like Andre has crashed. E8. Green flag. Green flag.
This guy's a piece of work, I can tell already. Oh, what the hell?
We got a caution in sector 2.
What the fuck was that?
We've got a lot of aero damage. Probably going to be off the pace here.
Yeah, he's getting reported for that because holy shit, did you guys see that?
Green flag. Sector 3 is under caution.
That was a targeted strike.
I
I
think that
swear.
Michael has crashed. Sector 2 is clear. Green flag.
Oh, hold on.
Sector 3 is under caution.
What the fuck? Oh man, I'm so headed for a ban,
Caution's
aren't
out
I?
in sector 2.
My safety rating is not going places. Ah. Those jokers can't come soon enough. Seriously though, I got taken out at the top of Radion. Did you see that? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I think I should retire because
Caution's out in sector 3. That's a new quick route for Robin 206.00.
that's frustrating. That is really frustrating.
Sector 3 is clear.
I know I'm gonna get a warning badge from this race. Man, I'm reporting that guy though because that was a clear targeted. I mean, it's possible I slowed up, but like, come on, he couldn't have lifted. Yeah, I'm just gonna retire. Like, I am not in a headspace to continue with this race. Yeah, I can't do this.
Christopher has just been disqualified. Yellow. Next car ahead is 1 lap down. Looks
I mean,
like
seriously,
Lorenzo
you're
has
3
spun.
seconds faster than everybody else in qualifying, and you expect people to be able to match your speed in Radion?
The car in front is Lorenzo.
Like, what is dude huffing? Yeah, it's not worth it. It's not worth continuing.
Green flag, sector 2. Looks like
Dubba.
is wrecked. Green flag.
Seriously though, how is someone allowed to do that? Might as well put the car in good condition for the flight home, but god damn it, man. I'm not gonna chew this guy out.
Hilton has gone to the garage.
It's not worth it.
Yvonne is now in the lead.
But that's the end of our race. It's just not worth doing it with these guys. I need a rest day. I need a day to sharpen up. I'm gonna take it tomorrow. I'm probably gonna start that de facto career series later today. Just as a little something fun to do. Probably put the bots on easy so I can look like I'm crushing them. I'm headed for a ban, aren't I? If this keeps up, I'm not gonna go. Yeah. That's frustrating. It really is. Putting in all this hard effort for races, and it just I just can't do anything with it. Ever. Every race it's like this. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna keep working, I'm gonna hopefully not get banned if...
Will has retired.
Yeah, I'm gonna stream. Yeah, I'm gonna stream my Corvette
Yvonne
race
has retired. Jackie has just retired.
at Barcelona, and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep trying at this, because as frustrating as sim racing is right now, it's so much better than having nothing to do in life. Having nothing in life, period. It's frustrating, but at least I got something to do. And if those 2 laps of being on track were anything to go by, I'm at least not doing terribly. And if I can, by some miracle of God, get my act together and not be crashing in races like this, I think I can improve. I think I can go up the splits. Yeah, but that's just it. That's it for today. I'm probably going to come back for that Sebring race, but
Luca has been disqualified.
that's it. Not mad at the guy. I'm not even going to report him. I just said that in the heat of the moment. I'm just devastated. You're coming into a lobby where you're 3 seconds faster than everybody else in qualifying, and then... Because look at this. New rules rear-ending is not okay, and that happened to me. I was just taking Radion, best of my abilities, some idiot just wipes me out. Hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. I'm in a GT3. It's single class, so I can start from the pit lane. I'm going to do that because I need to farm my safety rating. Hopefully get it back up. I've been demoted to good driver. I'm about to get a warning. I'm probably going to be at risk of a ban sometime soon if nothing changes. And Like, there's probably stuff I could do to be more careful, but
5.82.
the driving standards... I'm going to shut Jerry off, because we are not in this race anymore. We are packing up. We are getting out of here. It's... yeah, this... What I am going to tell him is... That's all I'm going to say. Please be more careful. Yeah. Nothing more to say. It's been J. Paul.